Oh, I'm ready now. Oh, I'm ready now. Imagine being able to publish videos on a consistent basis that showed up in YouTube search and drove those views. And even better, what if those videos not only ranked well in search, but showed up in suggested videos, allowing you to drive even more views, like thousands of views. Hey, it's me, Brian G. Welcome back. High five. In this video, we're talking ranking factors on YouTube in 2017 and beyond. Now I understand that some of you are thinking, but wait, it's not 2017. And you're thinking clearly this man is stuck in a time continuum. But what if you are indeed stuck in a time continuum?
Brian G. Johnson.
Hey, it's Brian G. Johnson helping you to stake your claim, amplify your message, and inspire action, like inspiring people to subscribe to your channel. Dig it. You know, let's talk about results on YouTube. If you want to drive more views, if you want to gain more subscribers, then it's imperative that you truly understand how the algorithm determines what videos gain views and which ones don't. Now, one of the things that's really helped me to move forward and get tremendous results with YouTube is to think about the algorithm in three core components, and they are metadata. These are the keywords, the titles, the tags. This is what's commonly spoken about. It's important, but it's not as important as number two, user-driven data. YouTube wants to know, do people really like these videos and how long are they watching for? And lastly, it's all about sessions and where visitors go and how long they're on YouTube. And this can have a huge ripple effect on your ability to drive views. And lastly, I'm going to wrap up with the three critical things that I focus on. And just by focusing on these three, I've been able to publish video after video after video that have driven views, gained me subscribers, and ultimately allowed me to get to 5,000 subscribers quickly. All right, number one, metadata. These are the keywords you stick in the title of your video. These are the boxes that you write text information in, your YouTube description, the tags, as well as the thumbnail. Now, what I like to do is start off the process by identifying one singular keyword search term that I find in YouTube is a perfect match for my type of video that I'm going to publish. And then I publish that, or I add that rather, to the title, and I write a description based on that. This is, again, all the meta stuff. And the idea is simple. This information guides YouTube, especially when there's not a lot of user-driven data. You see, after YouTube starts sending views and video collects those views, YouTube does an amazing job at crunching the numbers and identifying what people find interesting about the particular video, and then they rank it, because YouTube rewards videos that keep people watching longer. And as your video gains more watch time, it increases in authority. Now, the second point we want to talk about is this user-driven data. You see, every time somebody watches a video, YouTube has the opportunity to collect a tremendous amount of information based on that viewing experience. And this is what ultimately powers rankings. Now, once you really come to grips with this concept, it's clear that, what matters most is the content of your video and your ability to hold the viewer's attention. Having the ability to extend a viewing session is powerful, and the reason why is many of these metrics that YouTube crunches and analyzes all focus around watch time. You've probably heard of this again and again and again. And the overlying thing I want to share with you is that really what YouTube wants to reward is engagement. Nothing is more important than creating an engaging channel experience. Channel experience. Yeah, you see, YouTube wants to identify channels that are performing well across the board. I'm not talking one-hit wonders or a few videos, but channels that bring viewers back again and again, because ultimately that's what YouTube wants. So the very thing that YouTube is paying attention to is videos that keep viewers watching longer, engaging videos. So as you make your videos, really what I suggest is you study the analytics inside your creator dashboard, and you pay attention to a number of factors. Number one, accumulated watch time. This is like the juice that allows you to rank for a given subject. Accumulated watch time, as viewers watch more and more, grows, obviously. Think of it as fuel. If you've got a goal of ranking for a keyword phrase, very competitive, like lose weight, you might need to accumulate a tremendous amount of minutes watched in order to rank. However, there are other factors that are really important too. Now, the second thing that I really look for is relative audience retention. Now, retention is something critically important to YouTube, so much in fact that YouTube's taken the time to take one data source and they slice it and they dice it and they give you different vantage points to really understand audience retention. Absolute audience retention shows you the percentage of viewers that are dropping off during the video. So you can look at the 1 minute point and identify that at this point already 40 or 50% of the viewers have dropped off, or maybe it's worse, it's 70%. This is absolute information on the retention rate of your video. The more people watch, the more YouTube is likely to reward it. And this is something that they've publicly said again and again. We reward engaging videos that keep viewers watching. Now, the other tab I mentioned when it comes to retention is really the one that I focus on, because it allows us to measure the engagement, the retention of our video compared to other videos on YouTube. The retention, which is relative audience retention. And you can see if you're keeping, if you're doing average, above average, or high. And now get this. I've seen again and again and again that my videos that are ranking very well have an above average relative audience retention, meaning that viewers have found my videos extremely engaging. And the higher my score in the relative audience retention, the better and faster my videos have ranked. This is great news for YouTubers that are just starting out, because even if you don't have a large subscriber base, you can, and I recommend you do, pay attention to keeping your videos on point and engaging and extending the viewing session. The third component, it's all about starting what YouTube calls a session, a YouTube session. In other words, imagine if you've got a video and you post the video to Facebook, and then viewers come from Facebook, right? And they land on YouTube. And at that point, you've created a brand new YouTube session. You've started a session. And this is one of the things that YouTube looks at. Now, a session duration simply measures the session overall across YouTube. It doesn't matter if someone leaves your channel. As long as you started the session, and to do that, you simply post to social sites, send your friend an email, and if you get people onto YouTube, you're credited with the session. And as long as they're on YouTube, the session continues, and that is the measurement of the duration. The longer the duration, the more you'll be rewarded. And the last factor is session ends. In other words, if you're constantly putting links off of YouTube and people are clicking them, you're ending the YouTube session. I'm going to create a video about this in the future, because a lot of people don't know the impact that continually adding links has on their ability to rank. And it's why I was very specific not to monetize, not to link out. And so many people ask me why. Well, why? because I wanted the authority, I wanted the views, and over time, I'm gonna strategically plan my monetization, which has already begun, very successfully, by the way. So those are the three components of the algorithm. Number one, metadata. Number two, user-driven data. Number three, session statistics, the sessions you can start. I want to share with you the three things that I focus on, and it allows me to do well with a brand new channel. Number one is accumulated watch time. I want to accumulate more watch time. So I don't shy away from longer videos. If it takes me 11 minutes to explain something, videos 11 minutes. It works. Number two is relative audience retention. Like I said, I've seen it again and again and again. When you create something really engaging, YouTube promotes the heck out of it. I published a video that scored twice. At the beginning, boom, shot up to high retention. And then towards the end, again, boom, high retention. And within 3 days, the video was ranking in YouTube and beating out videos that have huge subscriber bases and more. When it comes to ranking videos, the easiest way to gain traction is to leverage relevancy. Now, I've created a very special video on how you can leverage the Chrome browser to identify what keywords you should rank for and target and which ones you want to avoid. Check out that video in the YouTube card right now. Now, hey, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that button below. You know, I got 2 hungry poodles. I'm not a criminal. And when you subscribe, you'll feed one of them. I'm Brian G, and I'll see you next time. Poof! Lightning fast. Dig it.